How's it going, everybody? It's Warren. Welcome back to the Cosmic Wonder, and it has been 2 years since Avengers Endgame was in theaters. And to celebrate, Robert Downey Jr. released today on Twitter and Instagram a behind-the-scenes video of an Avengers Endgame deleted scene between him and his adult daughter Morgan in Soul World after Tony Stark snapped. As we can see here, Tony Stark snaps and then he looks around because he doesn't really know where he's at. But then he turns around and he sees Morgan, but she's an adult now. Now, Disney actually released this scene on Disney+, so we actually do know what happens here. The reason that Tony turns around is because Morgan says, "Hey." A very confused Tony Stark walks up to her and asks, "Do I know you?" In which she replies, "We're pretty close, actually." And Tony suddenly realizes that's because she is his daughter, just grown up.
Because you're...
It's a pretty emotional scene where Tony actually questions the decision that he made to snap. He questions whether his daughter and his wife, Pepper Potts, are actually going to be okay with him gone. Because a big part of Avengers Endgame was Tony saying that he can't risk his family. And of course that meant a few things. He meant he can't risk undoing the snap because whatever happened in the past 5 years can't be undone because that's when Morgan was born. But of course he also couldn't risk dying because he couldn't leave his family. They needed him, and this is a concern that he expresses to Morgan in what appears to be Soul World. Now we won't really talk about how the whole time thing works in the Soul World, but clearly this is his daughter, and it's a daughter who has lived a full life, as she comforts him and tells him that she's okay and that she's proud of him.
I'm proud of you. And sad.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
And Tony comes to terms with what he did because his daughter's happy and proud of him. And of course the scene has to end with an "I love you 3000.
I love you 3000.
So for those of you who have not seen it or don't have Disney+, that is the deleted scene. It's definitely something I would have liked to see on screen, but it's nice that Disney+ released it. And again, the man himself, Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark, released the behind-the-scenes video of this today, celebrating 2 years of Avengers Endgame, and it really doesn't seem like 2 years. But Marvel's future is definitely very, very bright right now, so be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the latest Marvel videos. Let me know what you think about this scene in the comments down below, and don't forget to like the video, and for live updates you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. As always, thank you all so much for watching. Woof woof.